appropriate probably to start by complimenting Boise. That's a really good team. And they stretch you because that's a really good shooting team. And I thought our guys paid attention when we went zone and when we went switching man, and really was proud of their defensive effort. You hold Boise State to 23 points and a half. You've done a lot of good things. I think, if I'm not mistaken, one offensive rebound the second half.
I felt great. Warming up, just did a little extra warming up, stretching, all that, just to make sure I was loose. But once Junior dropped that pass off in the first half, I was pretty good. Our guys have done a great job of just dropping it off, throwing it up, whatever, and just telling me to go get it.
He was terrific today. He was really, he's taken some abuse, but that's what good players have to be ready for. When you're focusing on Larry Nance and they got a time and a half of him, a lot of things can break down. Because of Larry's presence, a lot of good things can happen. And I think that, Riley got some great drives and kicks, and Josh was the recipient. And, he's got a motor. I think somebody asked me that the other day. He's got a motor like not a lot of guys, and so I have to give him a little more rope. Sometimes he drives me crazy, but I do realize, he's been blessed with some serious abilities.
Just like always, it presented itself. Actually, they've been collapsing on Larry all game, and they were telling me dive, and the first time I dove and Larry thought I was going to stay and we had a turnover, and Larry said, look, stay on the three-point line next time. I was like, all right. Threw it out, made one, made two, made three, and it was just, my teammates finding me and basically telling me have confidence and shoot the ball, and they just fell for me. It was just the way the game was going. It was just kind of, me and Al both did this in the game, and I saw him do it. It was just kind of one of those moments, it gave us a little bit of an edge and kind of dropped their morale, and then we were able to get a stop, and it just kind of snowballed up.
Honestly, I just had to thank the basketball gods for that one, because the one just before that I had shot touched every part of the rim, went in, came back out, so everyone was just like, keep shooting, don't worry about it. And then I just happened to, Junior loses the ball and it just happens to come to me. I'm just like, I got to get it up, and then it just goes in. So I just had to shrug at that one, like it just went in.
You have to make important free throws the last 4 and 5 minutes games. I think the cliche used is close out games. And these guys, up to this point, have closed out a lot of games. This was a close game. The score doesn't indicate that this was really a 4 or 5 point game for a long time in the second half. We talk more about the will to prepare than we do the will to win. We talk more about let's not lose a game. Let's have somebody have to beat us. And so when you talk about those things, and that's a reality, I think they get it. I don't know if they expect to win every game, but I don't think they expect to lose any. And there's a big difference.